calling a puree grainy
mash.
is like admitting that there's a defect in your plate.
Okay. So it's a mash?
Chunky mash? I'm not sure. What's in the middle here?
It's a cauliflower couscous with some mushrooms.
This is good. This is terrible. And the chicken's, it's kind of like a chicken breast that you could get on an airline. You know, it's just kind of seasoned, cooked okay. Julie, I'm surprised. You cooked dishes in the first few weeks that were way more sophisticated. We're looking for top 6. Not sure.
Chicken breast is boring. It needs butter, it needs fat, it needs herbs. The puree's grainy. It's visually off-putting. The couscous is watery. This looks like something that you would get like on a buffet platter somewhere. You know you're here for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have my pin on. But this dish is so bad that I can't make any guarantees. And that's a shame.
I understand.
If I had some technical errors tonight, I just don't think it's enough to send me home. There really isn't anybody else in this competition that has more passion than I do about cooking.
Next up, Ashley, please, let's go.
I have never cooked with hamachi before, but I want to show the judges that even if I'm introduced to a new protein, that I can handle it. This is top 7. You cannot be fearful. Like, you have to be an A+ student in that moment and bring it.
Ashley, describe the dish, please.
We have a pan-seared hamachi with roasted beets, a cauliflower puree, sauteed mushrooms, and lemon Swiss chard.
How long did you cook it for?
I cooked it for about 40 seconds on the flatter sides and then 20 on the shorter side.
Beautiful. Seared beautifully. What was the seasoning?
Salt and paprika.
And what have you done with the mushrooms?
I sauteed them with some chili flakes, salt, pepper, and then there's lemon juice in the sauteed Swiss chard.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
I said to you earlier, the tiniest mistakes tonight could send you home. You've taken the most dangerous protein of the night and elevated it. Really, really delicious. Hamachi seared beautifully like a nice wedge of tuna. Lovely seasoning, puree refined, smooth, and looks beautiful like a coat of varnish on those black plates. Great job, great finesse. Well done.
Yeah, chef, thank you.
Beautiful sear and flavor on this hamachi. Very difficult fish to cook. These vegetables are fantastic. They're super crunchy. All the flavors come through. Very impressive. Obviously, this dish in the beginning of the competition is not something you could have made.
No.
This is a result of your journey here in MasterChef.
Absolutely.
Gordon certainly has himself an excellent student in you.
Thank you.
Nice job, Ashley.
So the next home-cooked dish that we like to taste, Farhan.
I'm really proud of my dish tonight. I think this is probably one of my most beautiful plates I've put together. I've never cooked with hamachi, but it's one of my favorite fishes. I want to show the judges that I'm not going to be intimidated by new ingredients.
Describe the dish, please.
So it's a spice-crusted pan-seared hamachi with a beet puree, kale fritter, and then some sauteed mushrooms.
The hamachi, how do you think it should be cooked?
Like a tuna, rare to medium rare.
So you did crisp up the skin separately, or it just kind of fell off on its own right now?
No, I crisped it up separately just to give that a little bit of texture element.
So you're confident that's going to be rare when I cut this open?
Yes.
It's cooked okay. The biggest thing that you have going for you on this is texture. You have it here by way of this fritter, and then you have it by way of the skin. But here's the deal with the flaws. That beet puree is so off-putting, it's marring any of the other positive attributes that this dish has. It's muddy, it's earthy in a bad way. It's just falling flat. You have my pin, and that right there is a disappointment.
I understand, Chef.
He said it was cooked okay. I disagree. I think this is overcooked for me. There are rules in the kitchen, and there are standards that we all live by as professionals in this business. When we're down to 7 cooks on MasterChef, we expect you guys to be playing by those rules. And there's a couple cardinal rules that you broke. Number 1, 8 million different ways to make beets Pureeing them is not one. It's fibrous, it will never be smooth, it will never be pleasing on your palate. Secondly, hamachi is to be treated exactly like tuna is. Seasoned on the outside, seared, served rare. When's the last time you got a medium or medium well-cooked tuna?
Never. Man, I'm feeling really defeated right now. I felt so confident about my dish when I finished, and to be so far off the mark, it's disappointing.
Last up, Samantha.
The sear on my steak looks amazing, but the temperature needs to be perfect. We are the top 7, and I'm up against some tough competition, so if I screw this up, I could be going home tonight.
Describe the dish, please.
Today I have a pan-seared ribeye with a mushroom cream sauce and a carrot vinaigrette slaw.
Why ribeye?
I don't cook steak like this often because a college student, I can't afford it. So I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone with the ribeye tonight.
Temperature, what have we got in there?
I'm hoping medium rare.
Let's get in there, shall we? So you said medium rare.
I'm hoping.
And? Oh, my Lord. Temperature, what have we got in there?
I'm hoping medium rare.
Let's get in there, shall we? And? Oh, my Lord. That is a perfect medium rare. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Sharon, come on.
It's glistening. I can see it from here.
Great sear. What was the rub? What was the seasoning?
Just salt and pepper. And then I used the drippings from the ribeye, heavy cream, and those beautiful mushrooms to give that earthiness.
It's delicious. Let's get that right.
Thank you.
You've absolutely nailed the temperature. Sauce is delicious.
Thank you.
Just be careful, you've got that amount of acidity.
Yeah.
With the cream, it just separates it immediately. Now, would you just do me a favour?
Yes, chef.
Click your hair.
Oh.
So Joe and Ron can see whose pin you're wearing. Great job.
Thank
well
you.
done. Thank you.
I am bounding with joy right now. I'm proving a lot even being in this competition, but to make it to the top 7 and then perform that well under that much pressure, yeah, I'll be on that balcony tonight.
This challenge was all about celebrating the beauty of great ingredients. And unfortunately, one of you will be going home this evening.
Let's get one thing clear. 3 of you tonight definitely made restaurant-worthy dishes. Samantha.
Thank you.
Bowen.
Thank you, Chef.
And Ashley. Join those 2 up at the balcony.
Thank you. Whenever I'm fighting for my life or it's a pressure-filled challenge, I shine. I feed off of it. I am here in the top 6. Oh, goodness.
Julia and Farhan, please, both of you, make your way down to the front. Thank you. Farhan, Julia, you know, 2 home cooks from Chicago, both mentored by Aaron.
I'm invested in both of you. I'm trying to impart my sensibility, my experience, my way of viewing ingredients and treating them with respect. And the obvious is that this evening was a rough ride for both of you.
Unfortunately, the time has come and somebody has to go home. When I call your name, please take a step forward. Farhan. You know that performance was not your finest hour. Farhan, undo your apron. And Farhan, do it up tighter and get your act together. Your time is not done here. You, young man, were literally a millimetre from leaving the competition. Head upstairs.
I'm feeling so relieved. I can't believe I'm staying. I really step it up and show the judges that I can learn from my mistakes, adapt, and be a better chef because of it.
Oh, Julia, your chicken looking bland and uncared for.